Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharma swarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. The song is continuing. Beyond them lies the lake of nectar in the region of the heart, where the 12-petaled lotus flower enchants the eyes with scarlet flame. This is Anahata, the heart, where both the Jivatman and Paramatman live together. When the bodily formation is over, after the soul appears in the Prakriti nature, it first comes to the Mooladhara. With the formation of the bodily existence, Akasha, Akashad, Vayu, Vayu, Agni, Agni, Apa, Adbhya, Prithvi. The Prithvi Tattva at the Mooladhara, when it manifests, the Jivatman lands there, but it cannot live there. The energy that brought the Jiva into the bodily existence, the infinite Chaitanya, made it appear as a small spark or a droplet at the base of the spine, Mooladhara. After reaching there, the energy which brought the Jiva to that level of gross physical existence of matter remains there, and the individual consciousness, Chaitanya, it wants to go back to its source. It struggles to climb up to the Sahasrara and become one with the infinite again. But by that time, it has already touched the world, and it starts climbing, leaving the energy there itself, Kundalini Shakti there. Jiva starts moving upward. It leaves the 3 chakras. It can, because it is within its play. Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura is Jiva Tattva. Up to there, Manipura comes. Then it still climbs up to the heart level, Hridaya. And it cannot go beyond, because formless aspect is there. With Akash Tattva begins the formless aspect, all the form dissolve. But the Jiva is all awarenesses of the world, it is in the Prakriti nature. Prakriti nature allows the Jivatman, because it is Chaitanya, to leave all the energies there and below in the Mooladhara, and itself alone to climb up, to come to the heart level. When it comes to the heart level, Hridaya, it enters the heart. From there we see it coming down in a different level. Now, having come to this, it cannot climb up because Nirguna Nirakara is there. So, from the God at the Sahasrara, the cosmic consciousness, the individual consciousness wants to become one with the cosmic consciousness. The cosmic consciousness also cannot keep the individual consciousness separate from the itself. It descends to the heart level. And the one aspect, its presence, just like we see in the mobile cell phone, the presence of the tower there, it small sticks, it shows it is within the range. Like that, the presence of God is felt in the jiva's inner soul. The heart is the spiritual heart, not the feeling heart, not the physical heart, but the spiritual heart, the Pānihāti chakra. God remains there for the sake of the individual consciousness being there. It has great affection for the jiva, the cosmic Chaitanya, and it shows its presence there. I am here with you, my child. And the jiva wanted to be there. The jivatma and Paramatma both live in the heart together. Sri Ramakrishna says, heart is the splendid place for meditation, because these two, the Jivatman and Paramatman, are living together. The two birds, one being bound by the karma and in the body, and another is eternally free. All the bodies it pervades and exists as the Antaryami, the indweller. So both live in the heart. So heart is the most important part where we can have our individual existence dwelling there. So this place, it is considered as the nectar of the amidst the lotuses. Pānihāti. Beyond them, that is beyond the Manipura, lies the lake of nectar in the region of the heart, because both Jivatma and Paramatma, the God Himself is living in the heart. The region of the heart. See, this exactly, it is like a mobile cell phone in which the all-pervading tower is showing its presence. It's all-pervading. It pervades all the cell phones and exists. That's why we are able to link ourselves to any phone in this world, telephone. So here the all-pervading is present there. I cannot directly connect my cell phone with another cell phone. It has to pass through the tower. The tower is showing its presence all the time in the cell phone. Like that, the all-pervading consciousness shows its presence in the heart of every jiva. I am here, I am here. That I am able to connect, He is ever in connection with me. I want to connect with Him. I want to connect with anyone. Then I have to switch on. Just switching on is I am connected to the tower. Otherwise, tower is always there. When you switch on, you are connecting to the tower. In and through the tower, you can connect yourself to anybody. So we are able to do all our activities of life, mind, senses, everything we are able to do, because it is only thing the God is present in this heart. So that is it's called the nectar, lake of nectar, where 12-petaled lotus means, the 12-petaled means the 3/4 of the consciousness is manifest. 16 is fullness, 12 is the 3/4. From 1/4 consciousness at the Muladhara, the consciousness is increasing, matter is decreasing. We are in the Vayu Tattva of the heart, Next is the Akasha Tattva, which enchants the eyes with the scarlet flame. When thou dost open it, O Mother, touching it with thy lotus feet, the age-long darkness of the heart instantly scatters at thy sight. This is actually what happens when we enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha. First time we see the light of consciousness, Chaitanya. Till then we never know. We think we know what is Brahman, what is God, and so many things we think, reading the scriptures and all that. But we are in still darkness. It is like just sleeping and in dream. I am seeing a world. I am thinking I am awake. I am going, I am talking, I am doing everything. But I am in a dream state. When I wake up, I will know that was all dream. Like that we are in darkness thinking that we are in light in this waking state. When we enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha, that is into the heart level, we enter into the spiritual heart. First time we get the vision. The age-long slumber breaks. All the attachments for the world in any way, the smallest way, the attachments to the world. Even after the sadhaka enters the spiritual life and spiritual world, we see the old tendencies persisting in some way or the other. It seeks enjoyment, it seeks somewhere, wherever it is possible. If not anything, some food putting in the mouth now and then, like old people. So something that is persisting, enjoyment is persisting in some way. It kills time. It makes us entangle in the world again, slowly without knowing. It is the something like a mire in which we are sinking every moment. Only thing, pure divine awareness alone can hold us, and perfect disciplined life is what makes us float in the waters of the world. Otherwise, we are at the bottom. Normally, all jivas, they are not totally sunk. They are below the surface of water. Just like now, wooden piece, if you keep a wood piece on the water, it floats. Boat floats totally. A wood piece, if you put a small amount is under the water, much of the portion is above. And things still rarefied, like thermocol and all that, totally floats. It doesn't sink. Or a ball, it totally buoyancy is holding. But if you put ice in it, it is sinking to the surface. Its upper surface matches with it is totally sunk, but it has not gone to the bottom. Even a little below it doesn't go, ice. Ice floats in such a way, it doesn't float above the water surface, below the water surface, touching the water surface. All jivas are like this. Holding on to first thing, it starts climbing up like wood when it holds on to the perfect discipline. At particular times to do particular things, never to allow to sink itself. It slowly, the discipline makes it float like wooden piece floating on the water. Much of it is above. Discipline itself is keeping the buoyancy, the thing. Then holding on to the divine, it is able to leave the surface and stand. Leave the water surface and stand above. Then the more divine I am manifesting from the inside, divinity, holding on to the divinity, I start flying in this space far above. This is the climbing. Each part of my existence is going to higher and higher levels of consciousness to experience the vast thing. Otherwise, when we are below, when we are ordinary humans, we are just at the surface. My vision is so small. I can't know what is beyond. This I below and I above are different. The discipline gives a small inkling of the surface above. Oh, some amount I come out of this, because the discipline is such a thing. Getting up early in the morning, timely, everything is timely happening. When I was in Chennai, if I am not there, if all the inmates are not there in their work, at 9 o'clock, everybody must be there. When Tapasyananji Maharaj used to come to his office, exactly 9, 0 seconds, he will be entering his room. And just he sees in the office and here, there, all chairs are engaged. They have to come before. By 9 o'clock, they have to be there. Even if they don't come, when Maharaj is entering, they come running and sit on their seats. They are there on the seat. This kind of discipline. And if anybody doesn't come from morning Mangalarti, the manager Swamiji used to note, oh, he has not come, and report it. So this kind of perfect discipline at all times, in food, in sleep, in waking up, in studies, is like a timetable, if a train going, where it will be at what time. Last time when I went to Singapore, I was seeing bus timings. We can stand in the bus stand and call the bus which I have to go in the mobile phone and see when it is arriving. It shows 2 minutes 32 seconds. The vehicle is going to park there. And in that time, that exactly 2 minutes 32 seconds, that bus used to come and stop. It will stop for a number of people climbing, and once it starts, next to the destination is fixed. Within that time, he will manage, see that his vehicle is there. How much of perfection, how much of discipline. So that kind of disciplines we must follow to leave the surface and stretch ourselves into the open space. Darkness of the heart instantly scatters at the sight. Mother has to be gracious looking at our lives. Oh, this child deserves my kataksha. Then it happens. Above, in the throat, the 16-petaled lotus flower of smoky hue. Within the petals of the flower, there lies concealed subtle space, transcending which one sees at length the universe in the space dissolved. Just like when we enter into sleep, the whole universe dissolves with me. Similarly, when I climb up from Pānihāti, I am in the Prakriti, this is the only place where I can see name and form. I am in the Prakriti independent of the Jiva Tattva. I am free from all the karmic loads. I have entered the heart level where I am seeing first time the light of consciousness, and I am seeing the same world there as more reality. In dream, I see the same world as unreal. For in reality, it is unreal. For me, in dream, it is real. When I wake up, I see unreal. Like this here, when I move from to Anahata, I see the same world, a divine world. When I go back, this world remains with me. And the world that I was seeing no more exists. The same divine I saw in the heart, the Chaitanya Swarupa is there everywhere, in all beings. I see every being, every human, every animal, every insect being that. Oh, I am able to see the light within all beings. So this vision we get, and when it starts, I am seeing Saguna Sakara. The world also Saguna Sakara. God has become all this, and I am able to see the varieties independently existing from each other. But when I start climbing to Vishuddha, slowly the form starts dissolving. The universe starts dissolving. There are no varieties. One existence is appearing. Within the petals of this flower, that's 12 petal, lies concealed a subtle space, transcending which one sees at length the universe in space dissolve. In space it is dissolved, universe is dissolving. Because Nama Rupa is getting dissolved in the Akasha Tattva always. All the form. No more vision of God with form. We will be having only impersonal aspect of God. We are entering into from there we are entering into the Nirguna Nirakara level of existence. The divine realm of divinity. This is realm of nature, realm of Jiva's existence, realm of nature, Prakriti, and realm of divine, Shiva Tattva. Yet higher, between the eyebrows, blooms the lotus of two petals. There is only a duality in the absolute existence, Chaitanya, this realm of divine. There is no duality of subject-object. It is in the subject itself there is duality. There is no objective world. It is subject itself. I, in myself, I am seeing duality. And my energy, Shakti, like. I have withdrawn from all things, all layers of my existence. I am there with all my power to manifest, to talk, to speak, to move about. All these energy, Shaktis are withdrawn. All activities have stopped. All dualities has disappeared. And I am just there with the energy, which is my energy, for the energy to become one with me. So in Ajna, there is Shuddha Chaitanya and Shuddha Chit Shakti, its own power, not subject-object. Subject, there is duality in subject between the Chaitanya and Chit Shakti. Between the eyebrows blossoms the lotus of two petals, where the mind of man remains a prisoner and past controlling. From this flower, the mind desires to watch the sportive play of life. Here, the Chit-Shakti Chaitanya, Divine Mother, how this whole creation has emerged from her. I am seeing Divine Mother in her own glory, independent of creation. In the Ajna. Sri Ramakrishna, when he was there in that state, he was entering into Nirvikalpa. Totapuri Maharaj's Guru is trying to make him enter. He goes up to the Ajna and gets a vision of Mother repeatedly there. There cannot be a duality and formless aspect. This form that dissolves. Chaitanya itself has taken the form of the Divine Mother. It is like a thought in mind. This is mental thought, mind. And in Chaitanya, just like in dream, I have dream objects. The Chaitanya object. And it is unimaginable. The Chaitanya has taken a form in itself to keep the jiva there. Now here this aspect of it. Now the jiva is just looking at it. The Chaitanya, Sri Ramakrishna explains what will be the experience there. Like he is able to see the light in a glass cover. It wants to enter into it, it is not able to enter. There is duality. If you see the duality, there is no duality. He is able to see light as light. He is able to see the light as light. As Chaitanya, it is able to recognize the Chaitanya. At the same time, it is not able to identify, not able to touch, not able to this. Here, that understanding, the whole life principle, I have gone to the root of my existence, of my jivatva. Oh, what all happened? Where am I? What is happening? The whole, this one, past has disappeared into a knot. All things have gone. Ocean of bliss is standing. Ananda Sagara, Sachidananda Sagara is in front. We'll continue in the next class. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.